Okay, first thing, just about your files. You're gonna wanna make sure that you're working within a Maya project and that your scenes directories, your scene files are in the scenes directory and your source images are in the source images directory. So back in module 1, on page 6, there was instructions on setting up a Maya project, so setting up and using using projects. And here's a video on it you can watch, and you can see that you have a project folder, and in that project folder are a series of other folders. So one of those folders is a scenes folder, and you want to put all your scenes files in the scenes directory, and all your source images files, that's your textures and your image planes, in the source images directory. And to do that in Maya, you go to File, Project Window, and then you can make a new one and give it whatever name you want. Could be the name of the class, and then choose the location of where you want to find it. And when you hit accept, it's going to create all these folders. One of those folders is the scenes folder. So when you save your scenes, you want to save those into the scenes directory, and any source images, like your texture images, should all go into the source images directory and only in the source images directory. And then before you open your file, you should go File, Set Project, and choose the folder that that project is in. Anyway, let's take a look at the UV maps. Just wondering what's going on here. Where is that? Oh, those cuffs. So I think you just missed a little cut here somewhere. Let me just turn off the checkers for a moment. Yeah, see, there's no cut here, so I think you just missed some there. So I'm going to do Shift X, and that'll cut right there, see? And then you'll see that, look at the checkers now, and you can see they're pretty distorted in this area. And let's unfold again, Control U, and Control L for layout. And you can see those are no longer distorted much in that area. Although the model could use some work. This is very stretched out here, and then the hand, it's very square. You didn't really ever round out this area. While we're at it, the UV map for the hand is interesting because it's not how I show to do that, because on this hand you cut off 4 of the fingers on one side, but then you didn't cut them off on the other side. But yeah, and I can kind of see that we're getting, actually it's not too bad. It is getting kind of distorted in that area where the fingers connect. Whereas you can see there's a seam there, but it's a little less distorted on that side. But you could get away with that. But what I would say is either do both sides of the hand this way, where you just reattach those, or cut off, all these fingers in the UV map. And let's go to this surface. That's pretty straightforward. That looks good. The shoes doesn't look quite right to me. Well, certainly you're got overlapping shells, so Control L, you're going to want to lay those out. I mean, there's a lot of geometry problems in here to begin with. Um, there's just a lot of extra edges, but then areas that are kind of very stretched out. Um, but I think it's passable. That's a bit stretched out. Let's see if we unfold this one. Control U. Yeah, that's better. That's all you need to do for that. And the face, again, it doesn't look like it's been UV mapped properly at all. No, because it's very stretched here. You have like a weird cut there, another weird cut there, another. This is not UV mapped properly. So I would just say watch the video, because you're using the model anyways. But maybe if you're going to do this, you could try to fix the shape. It's very kind of wedge shaped here, and you could kind of pull that forward to kind of flatten out the front of the face a bit. But yeah, you need to put in the cuts and do the unfolding here. But again, I could do it here, but again, it's already recorded in the video in the module, so I would just use that. And this is a bit of a mess. There's a lot of pieces here, and you're going to want to redo this. Let me just check something. UV planar. Yeah, there's no. So you just have to put in the cuts. And again, this is covered in the video. You do have some issue here. Let me just turn off the checker thing so I can see what's going on. There's some geometry issue. Along here and here. Yeah, there's like holes in the surface. Let's try selecting all the verts and doing edit mesh, merge options, 0.001 merge. And let me just do that UV planar thing again and see if that, nope. So somehow, well, yeah, it's just not exactly, see how there's a little bit of a, you'll have to merge these manually. So edit mesh, merge the center, and then we might have to do these two. Edit mesh, merge the center. And then now it'll should get rid of that edge when I do that one's fixed. This one's still a problem because they're probably just not, quite lined up. So just making sure I didn't pick anything anywhere else. Okay, edit mesh, merge the center. And probably these two. I'll just do G for previous function and maybe these G. And we got another one here. Oh, let's do verts. Okay, here. G for most recent function. And G. Okay, let's see if that gets rid of those now. This still has a problem with this edge. So you'll have to do something about that. For example, I could do Control-Shift-X and that, and this maybe, and then Shift-Right mouse click to delete edge, and then maybe slide this down here. It's not the greatest, but I could probably take out one of these two. Okay, and then now when I do that, there's still edit mesh, merge to center. I don't know what the deal is with this edge if it's not. Why that's still, unless there's some little hidden surface on the inside or something. Doesn't seem like it. Weird. Oh, and half of it got fixed. Sure seems fine. Sometimes what I'll do is just like, if it's acting weird, I'll delete that out. Do Shift right mouse click, fill hole, and then Control Shift X, put in a new edge. And now, no, that'll do it. I don't know. I was just being funny. Okay, so and then you have to cut this up properly as it's shown in the module. Although there's still geometry problems, but like right here. And but yeah, okay.